Hey guys, how's it going? So, I think this series, if you haven't already seen by the thumbnail, we're gonna build an Asian inspired zoo. We're gonna grab some stuff and get straight on building, so we'll see how we get on. But what we're gonna do as well is, as we build the animal habitats, if you guys want to comment down below some names for the animals, we're gonna drop them in each episode as well, so we'll just see how we get on. So, I think, first of all, let's get some staff buildings made. And we'll see how we go from there. Right, what is the tunneling on? Let's knock the tunneling off to start with, make life a bit easier. And we're going to come out about as far as there to start with, just so we've got power. And then I think what we may do is bring our staffing area over here. So, go with about here. I don't know whether to build this. I think we might drop this down a little bit, actually. For that. See how we get on. Where are we at power-wise? So, we're alright. We're okay power-wise. So let's do that. Tidy all this terrain up. And I think this should be pretty good because we can hide most of this. Moving this off a little bit. Density down a bit. Size up. I say now we probably should flatten this anyway. And then I think we'll pretty much cover this with trees. And I'm hoping, if it wants to work, so we'll push all this. That. And we'll smoothen everything down, I think, and see what we look like. May have gone a bit mad on the flattening. But let's see how we get on. Turn that intensity down a bit. Moving this out a little. See if we can get some buildings in. So let's get our staff facilities in first. So if we're going with the agent team, let's keep this going with everything. So keeper's hut. I'm not going to bother with a large yet. So let's get a quarantine on there. We might drop some water under this path actually, make it look nice. Staff room. Well, the staff room up there. Should look alright actually by the time we get everything covered. Staff room there. We need a vet surgery. So let's. Oh, come on. We drop this over here. That's just across that corner. Right. We'll sort that out. Right. Try again. Come on. There we go. The vet surgery in. Got the staff room. What else do we need to start with? The trade centre in there. And then we've got staff room, research centre. Ah, come on. Get a path out to the. Drop that down to 4. Right. Gives us 20k, roughly, to spend. I think what we might do is drop a couple of trees up here. Moving this edge a little bit first, make this look better. Get some plants and stuff growing up here. Moving that off a little. We can also expand this if we need to. So facilities wise, have we got everything? So we've got Keeper's Hut. We've got quarantine. Have we got a research centre? Yeah, we've got a research centre. We've got a vet. And we have a workshop, yeah. So as far as I can see, we have everything. So let's drop our stuff we need in. So we're going to grab a caretaker to start with. Grab a keeper. Grab a mechanic. And a vet. So my thinking is, if we go with start with, let's grab some, stick some filters on. With like an Asian theme, I think. Let's fill that back in because I don't like the look of that. Delete that. There, it's a bit better. 7 meters, what we had before. Faster left, yeah, I have. Don't even learn off the first time. Let's try again. See if we can actually manage this time. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do is a full Asian-inspired zoo. And we'll just see where it takes us, I think. Right, there we go. That looks a little better. Let's get a few trees, I think, dotted around here, just to kind of take your eye off there. Let's have a look. I could do a few. Let's have a look. Where are we gonna go? Maybe slightly excessive. Now, let's put the facilities for the people in first. So I think what we're going to do is stick on 7 meters, and we're going to make a bit of an area over here for our guests. Go. Try and sort this out a minute. What I wanted to do was try and no, I don't like that. I was trying to do a bit of an entry and exit way, but I think we'll go single line for now. We should still have power there. Yeah, we've got power there, so let's grab some food and drinks, and we'll grab some toilets as well, I think. I'll just grab a small set of toilets for now. Drop them on here, turn the angle snap off. Got the toilets down there, I think. We shall have a look at drink shops we've got. Gulpies. Do that. Gives a little bit of space for queuing. And then Bernie's Bakes the same. What I'm going to do, get rid of this and just put the shell in so we can put the... There we go. This will be better. There we go. So, then grab this shell. Make it look as good as we can to start with. Same again here. Go. Up an ATM on the front. And then I think we'll grab some bins. Let's do the Asian ones. Keep everything the same. And then we're gonna put these here. Right. I think what I might do is change the time slightly. To 9 PM from 7. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. So, let's have a look where we go from here. So, let's see what animals we've got here. Right. Let's have a look what we can grab. I'm thinking maybe some aardvarks to start with. Let's... And you would forget one. We've got the workshop. Right, so that's okay. What we might do is... I think if we send this area out here... Where does our power go to? Ah, the power is right to the end there, so what we may have to do... Drop... Or workshop, where can we put it? Right, where's the workshop out of? Drop that up. Let's delete that path. Go 4 meters. Right, that should put the workshop into action now, I think. No? Why? Right, research center. What's trade center course it is? Right. Facilities, stuff. Let's get a workshop in there. Where are we gonna? Can we get that in there? Still on the power as well? Ah, magic. Right. So, we've got food, we've got toilets, we've got drinks, and we should have everything we need. So, I think our first habitat, we may drop in here. I might do it here actually, then we get another row of shops, and we'll drop a habitat in here. So, let's have a look what we need. We're going to go with the one-way glass for these as well. So, this doesn't need to be too high of a barrier, so I think if we come down here... Let's go 5, mate. This should give them plenty of space. Bring that angled, and then if we go the one-way glass, won't stress them out as much. Come Come on. That should be... There we go. And then if we get glass habitat gate, drop that in there. We'll grab them some water and stuff to start with. We'll drop burrow over there for them. Make sure the one-way glass is the right way around, because we don't want them stressed out. There we go. We'll grab some food and water for them. But yeah, if you guys want to drop some name recommendations down in the comments, we can go from there. I think we'll drop a food bowl here, just because it's not going to be in the way. And let's see if we can grab a pair of aardvarks. What we like, so 2.3 longevity. Yeah, fertility is pretty good. Only pretty small, but I think we'll go that one. Right, why isn't it letting me use that? Let's have a look. There we go. Right, that's horrific. Still not the best. Right. Let's go with this one. Get it in a quarantine. Get rid of these. Right. So, let's have a look at what we have. We're pretty low on the aardvark front, not gonna lie. So we may have to just wait and keep seeing what we get. But let's get this dude in and see how we go from there. So what I'm thinking is a few exhibits here on the corner as well. So let's have a look. Because we have the Asian ones. These are pretty cool. I'm thinking if we drop one on this corner here. And let's have a look what we get in here. The boar is pretty nice. 10 years old. You know what, let's go with the boar. It's climate sorted. Keep it nice and warm. Nice and center, drop that to 28. Right, we're looking good. Move this around here. Get rid of that one for now. And we've got our first guest. And before we do anything else, let's get a donation box in so we can actually start making some money. I think we drop one on the corner there, and then maybe one here. Oh, we're going to be low on cash for a while. I think we all already know that. Let's see if we can start getting some revenue in from this. I think we need to hide this a bit, I think. So what we are going to do is have a look. Where are we going to go with? Drop some bamboo either side there. Drop this down a little bit. I don't see that as much. I know they can see down the path, but it just... Then I think exhibits, we may make a few exhibits here, then as we expand the shops, these might come across here. Oh no, quarantine's passed. Nice. Let's get him into his home. And see how we're looking. Right. Got that dude on there. Cool. Right, we're looking good. I think the one-way glass will be good. And then let's get some plants and stuff in here and make this look like home, I think. Nice. Right, let's have a look what you need. So, we're going to need some more short grass. That paint, short grass. Let's make this smaller. The most of this long grass. I'll tell you what I'm going to need. Oh, he's in there. But I think what we might do with the soil is make this look. Do this quite small. Make look like he's coming in and out of the burrow quite a lot. Yeah, I quite like that. Keep that there. Make it look like he's watering the grass down. Right. I'd say that looks okay. I think we're going to put a few plants in. So, let's get rid of that. Does he like these? Good with these. I'm thinking about a tree here. Let's put that in first, actually. Quite a big tree we're going to need. I think we're going to do this, actually. Make it look almost like he's burrowing under the tree. What I think we might do is drop this down a little because it's mega. And I think we'll drop some rocks and stuff around here. Have a look. Grabbing some stuff for his enrichment in a while. Oh, it's going to be big. Nice small rocks, I think. Oh, enormous. There we go. That's better. Actually, no, let's just go plants. Make this look pretty nice. I don't want to put too many trees in this one, since what we like with bamboo. No. Like this? Oh, we can do this. Nice. Right, this will work. Oh. Okay. It doesn't want too much in there by the looks of it. Right, there we go. I know it doesn't look like much, but it gives him what he needs. Then once thing, let's drop him some stuff in. Right, what can we do for it? Right, go out back. Right, so let's put herb scent ball down. Go water sprinkler, I think. Boxed plan. Everyone needs a forage box. So we'll go with the barrel feeder, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, we're good there. One-way glass it until we're not getting him stressed out. But yeah, as a first date, I don't think we've done too bad there. I need to do something else with this to hide all of this, but we'll work this out as we go. I think it might be another enclosure here, just to bring that round, but we'll go from there. So we're making some money from the shops. We're not doing too bad, I don't think. We've got guests in and out. And yeah, we've got our first animal. So guys, if you want to drop some name ideas in the comments. Oh, wait there before we go. Oh, it's going to leave us really no money at all. 1,700 leave us with $300, but we're going to need a pair. Let's do it. Let's get them in quarantine. But yeah, like I say, you guys are naming these animals, so drop it in the comments and we will get them onto the animals as soon as we've got some good ideas. But that is going to be the end of episode 1. Thank you for staying till the end. I really do appreciate it. And if you have enjoyed it, stick around for episode 2 and please like and subscribe so you can keep on with the journey of the zoo. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.